Welcome back, guys. I'm feeling a whole lot better today. We've got the engine in. Now I've got a shit ton of work to do to start getting everything ready, hooking stuff up, oil, I've got a big list to do. I'll run you through the list of what needs doing.
So this is my list. For the fuel system, we need to sort out the fuel lines from the car to the engine. I think it only runs one fuel line, so I'm not sure what the other does, so I'll have to work out what needs doing with that. So we've got fuel system, cooling system, we'll work out what the two pipes on the throttle body are for, work out where the steam pipe runs, thermo steam wiring, get some coolant, overflow hose, got the radiator, but get it in, got radiator hoses, got to get them in. I've just got some hose clamps for the radiator hoses as well, which is good. Power steering, we've got to get the pump on, reservoir on, screw the pipe to the sump, which I'll show you soon. Got to sort out hoses, split pins for the forward ends and oil. For the brakes, we need brake fluid, block the rear brakes, lead brakes, and get the already said fluid, so there's that. Now there's probably still more that I'm missing, but for the wiring we've got to plug the ECU in and maybe mount it if we've got time. Work out what we're going to do with the grommet where the wiring goes through. Battery, I've already hooked up the wiring onto the firewall, put the alternator on, check all the wiring on the loom, battery and tray. Drive line, we've got to put tail shaft on, get some tail shaft bolts, which I think I've got some here. Get the decal of the TZ put in there. Gearbox, I just ordered some fittings and lines today and I got them. Just got some gearbox oil and a filter. Selector shaft, breather on top of the gearbox. I have to look at that as well. Vacuum, hook the brake booster up, got to check all the lines are blocked. Engine, we've got throttle cable, OTR, and the hose for the OTR. Put the oil in, change the filter. Moving on to the interior, we've got all the leather seats, leather door cards, paint, we've still got sand card, tape up, and bog little bits.
So doesn't it look pretty in there? It just sits in there nicely. And the engine bay, the pink engine bay around it just stands out really well. Yeah, so I've hooked all the wiring up to there, and I've ran the wires inside. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit down for a sec and work out what I'm going to do now and start getting into doing some stuff. So I'm under the car just looking where the gearbox cooler lines are going to go. Up there where you can see are the two spots where they go into the gearbox. So I have to screw them in tight on the angle I need them and run two hoses along here, obviously with the clamp, probably a clamp there, come over the fuel lines there, clamp there, round the chassis on an angle with another clamp there, run them inside the wheel arch, inside here, and then come under here. One goes to just there, which hopefully will be enough of an angle, and then the other one will have to go up, and I might have to work out what I'm going to do, or I could maybe mount a clamp on the radiator. I don't know yet about them, so I'm going to leave them for now. So I've now decided I'm just going to start running these hoses. So I've got that one all clamped up. Just need to I've got some aeroflow heat shield that I got off my dad. Slip it over up to there, and then get the P-clamps, screw it to the floor, screw it to the chassis, and vice all the way around. So I'll probably run out of P-clamps, but I'm gonna start. This section's the main section I want to get done, so I'm gonna start doing that. So I got one mounted, just got to do the second clamp there, but I'm going to pull the extractors out so I know where I want to mark it, so I can get the drill up in there and actually get the screw in. So it's got the heat shield on there, goes to there. Would have liked the heat shield to be a little bit longer, but that's no worries. It should do the job. So I've ran one gearbox line all up in there properly. I've got it to come out just up here for now, just roughly. Gonna get a right angle fitting from there to there. That way this hose can just push straight onto it. And for the bottom, I'll get a 45 from the same gear, like out of there on a 45 down that way. So I've also got to get some more P clamps and hose clamps, and then the gearbox lines will be done. Also, where the power steering hose comes out of here, on the car where I had the other one, I'm going to run that steel pipe into the steel pipe going down here, which is like a bit of a gearbox power steering cooler. It's in front of the radiator there, so, and then it'll come back out. And because I don't have the lines off the V8, I'll run it off that line down there, across the K-frame, up here somewhere, and then into the reservoir there. So that should be good when all that's done. Well, we bodged it up to go tonight. Still needs a lot of work. A lot of shit still needs hooking up, like no coolant or anything. It needs power steering or oil. A lot. It still needs a lot. But it goes. It won't run properly because it needs a tune. But I'm happy. No leaking anywhere so far out of anything, which is good. But it's all systems go. So I've done a bit this morning. I've been down to Burson's, got a heap of parts. As you would have seen in the video, we did have it running last night, which is amazing. So I've got a few things to do. I've already put these radiator hoses on, top and bottom. I've blocked off them. What else have I done? I've fixed up the gearbox hoses again. At the moment I'm just running the heater line, or the steam port hose from there across here. Gonna work out how I'm gonna mount it. Might just cable tie it for now. I'll see how I go. It's just gonna run along there and then poke into there. This coil was broken there, so I've just bought one coil for it. I'll put that on and just do a little bit of tidying up of stuff. So I think I'm going to leave it at that length. It's a nice little loop there where it's not kinking it. And I was going to have it straight there, but I've just thought, because it's rubbing on that, if I just have it like that, it's not rubbing at all and can't rub a hole for anything. So there's an idea of how it's going to sit, like that. So I've just shut the bonnet. I've got the OTR sitting under there, and it shuts pretty well. You can't see it. Oh, just up in there, but I don't think it's hitting. I'll pop the bonnet again and see if there's any marks, but I don't think it's hitting. good. So I've got a hose on there. That's sitting about that far away, which, yeah, I might have to cut a bit more off that, but there's not much there. That's the thing. There's only like that little bit there. But it looks nice there. I think I want to paint it black. I think I do want to paint it black, just 'cause it looks a little bit ratty, but God, I can't get over the shine on this side. Just can't wait till the car's done. I've sanded most of it back. Just the bulk areas, like all up here I haven't done, all the little areas. I just got what I could with the sander, majority of it. So, starting to take shape now. So a bit of an update. The car now starts and runs. We've used a different ECU in it, so give him one to try in it, and which has had a mathless tune and with a similar size cam. So it starts, idles, runs like good enough on that ECU, so that's good. That'll make it heaps easier to get on and off the trailer and stuff. But I'm now going to put the tail shaft in this so I can move this out. I'm going to get that, bring it on the hoist, pull the diff out of that, put the old LSD in it, then put the lock diff that I put in that in here. I run. Now for some reason I'm not getting any vacuum to the brake booster, which is a bit weird, so I'm not sure why that is. So we're all but ready to load it up onto the trailer. I'll just get the filter for the air, screw that on, then I'll back the trailer up and just drive it straight on, and then back the trailer back in here overnight, because we'll have to take it down early in the morning before work to get the exhaust done. So we're all loaded up now and strapped down. It's going to get the exhaust made tomorrow. So we'll have to get up early, drop it off there before work. So I've been told that the brakes aren't going to feel the best because of the cam that's in it, because it's so big and it doesn't create enough vacuum. They didn't feel too bad going onto the trailer. They'll just have to get a bit of getting used to. But when the revs are a bit higher, it should be a bit better. But yeah, I added a little bit more gearbox oil before it went on the trailer. Actually, when it was on the trailer, added a hose clamp to that. I got the overflow on, and I've ran it along there, which doesn't interfere with anything down there and into the overflow. Actually, I will add some more water in there and put some in the overflow. But yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. I'm gonna leave the video there. Give it a like, subscribe. It finally runs, which is good. So next video, we'll have it back from the exhaust. It'll be tuned. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully. One thing I'm a little bit worried about is the fuel pump, because it's got a V6 fuel pump module. These don't run a return. I'm just a bit iffy about the module, whether it's going to work or not. It seems fine, like here, and I've blocked off the other hoses. I'm just a little bit worried, that's all. But yeah, so leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.